Colombia. Just the name brings to mind bright green hills, lively cities dancing with salsa music and the smell of fresh coffee. This South American country is full of amazing differences. Giant mountains covered in snow touch the sky while the Amazon rainforest is bursting with life down below. Colombia is a place with friendly smiles and welcoming people. It's where old traditions mix with modern dreams. Every corner has a story to tell, stories of history, strength, and a colorful culture built over many years. Sitting between the Pacific Ocean and the Caribbean Sea, Colombia has all sorts of landscapes. Huge mountains lead to green valleys, and coffee farms cover the hills. The air is full of bird songs and the rivers are full of life. But more than its natural beauty, it's the people and their exciting culture that make Colombia special. From the busy city streets to the quiet beaches of its Caribbean islands, Colombia is a treat for your senses. Whether you're looking for adventure, want to learn about a new culture, or just want to get away, Colombia is waiting for you. Get ready to be amazed by the magic of this awesome place. High up in the Andes Mountains is Bogotá, Colombia's exciting capital city. Lots of sounds greet you as you walk through the busy streets. Car horns mix with music from street performers, making a sound that's pure Bogotá. Old neighborhoods with buildings from colonial times stand next to modern skyscrapers. This shows how Bogotá is always changing. It's a mix of different cultures, where the traditions of the first people who lived there blend with Spanish influences and modern styles from around the world. Bogotá has amazing museums, art galleries, and theaters that show off the country's rich history of art. Food stands line the streets, offering yummy Colombian treats, from savory empanadas to sweet arepas. As you walk through the Plaza de Bolívar, the city's main square, you can feel the heart of Bogotá. This important plaza is surrounded by big government buildings and is always busy with street vendors, performers, and people going about their day. Bogotá is a city that never sleeps, a city full of energy, culture, and friendly people. Going into the Amazon rainforest is like traveling back in time. This huge green area is home to many different indigenous cultures. Each one has its own language, customs, and traditions. For hundreds of years, these groups have lived peacefully with nature, their lives connected to the rainforest. The air is humid, and the sounds of the jungle are all around you. Monkeys talk from the trees and colorful parrots fly above. The Amazon River, like a main road for the area, flows through the thick plants. It's full of fish and other water creatures. For the people who live here, the rainforest isn't just a place to get food, it's a sacred place, a living library of their ancestors' knowledge. Many indigenous communities welcome visitors to share their way of life, showing you a world that hasn't changed much for centuries. You can learn how they hunt and fish, how they use plants for medicine, and how they connect with nature in a spiritual way. Visiting these communities is a special chance to see the strength and wisdom of cultures that have lived in one of the world's toughest environments. From Cartagena's walls to Medellin's new beginning, language and faith. Cartagena, a city on Colombia's Caribbean coast, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and shows the country's history. Big walls built by the Spanish to keep pirates away surround the old city center. Walking on the cobblestone streets feels like stepping back in time to a world of horse-drawn carriages and big colonial houses. You'll hear salsa music and people talking, mixing Spanish and Palenquero. Palenquero is a special language spoken in the nearby village of San Basilio. It's a mix of Spanish and African languages spoken by people whose ancestors were slaves who escaped. Further inland in the Andes Mountains is Medellin, Colombia's second biggest city. Medellin used to be known for drug cartels, but it has changed a lot. Today it's a lively and modern city, known for its friendly people, beautiful mountains, and how it's working to improve life for everyone. Religion is important to many Colombians. Most people are Catholic because of Spanish colonialism, but many people have also become Protestant Christians. You'll find many different churches all over the country, often in beautiful old buildings. The smell of success, coffee, and commerce. The smell of fresh coffee fills the air, reminding us of Colombia's most famous product. Colombia is one of the biggest coffee growers in the world, known for its smooth, rich taste. A lot of this special coffee comes from the Coffee Triangle, an area of green mountains in the western part of the country. Visiting a coffee farm is something you must do in Colombia. You can learn how coffee is made, from bean to cup, and try some of the freshest coffee ever. Coffee is important to Colombia's economy and its culture. Barranquilla, a busy port city on Colombia's Caribbean coast, shows how important Colombia is to world trade. The city's port is a big center for shipping all sorts of things, from coffee and bananas to clothes and other products. Barranquilla is a city that's always moving, showing how strong Colombia's economy is and how important it is in the world. Colombia's natural beauty is much more than just coffee farms and busy cities. The country has many different types of environments, from the snowy Andes Mountains to the dry deserts of the Guajira Peninsula. Two places that show how different Colombia's nature can be are the Cocora Valley and the Tatacoa Desert. High in the Andes Mountains, the Cocora Valley is amazing. It's home to thousands of tall wax palms, the tallest palm trees in the world. These giant trees, some over 200 feet tall, create a really cool and unforgettable landscape. The Tatacoa Desert is very different from the Cocora Valley. It's in the southwest part of the country, and is a geological wonder, with its reddish-brown canyons, interesting rock formations, and just a few plants. At night, the desert sky is filled with stars, making it a great place to look at the stars. As the sun sets over the Caribbean Sea, making the city of Cartagena glow, it's time to think about our amazing trip through Colombia. From the busy streets of Bogotá, to the quiet Amazon rainforest, from the old-fashioned charm of Cartagena, to the modern energy of Medellin, Colombia is a country full of interesting differences. Colombia has had hard times, from fighting within the country to natural disasters. But through it all, the Colombian people have shown how strong they are, how determined they are, and how much they love their country. They have rebuilt their lives and communities, and are even stronger now. Colombia is a country you won't forget: the friendly people, the lively culture, the beautiful landscapes. These are the memories you'll keep. Colombia is a mix of history, culture, and natural beauty, a country that makes you want to come back and explore more, to experience its magic, and to make your own special memories.